Inside of this envelope is the Chase World of Hyatt card that I just applied and got approved for just recently. And so for those of you who are considering applying for the Chase World of Hyatt card, in this video, I'm going to go over the exact reasons for why I applied for the Chase World of Hyatt card in the first place, my overall application experience, and what I'm going to do with the Chase World of Hyatt card going forward. And then of course, I'm going to get into the unboxing experience and show you everything that Chase sent me along with the new credit card. Okay, before I get into the exact reasons for why I applied for the Chase World of Hyatt card in the first place, if you do enjoy unboxing videos just like this one, then do me a huge favor and hit that like button and make sure that you are subscribed, because it's a free and easy way to help support my channel and I would really appreciate it. Okay, so the first core reason for why I decided to apply for the Chase World of Hyatt card in the first place is going to be due to the welcome bonus. My goal is always to get the best possible welcome bonuses that I can get for every credit card that I add to my long-term setup, and I was able to capitalize on an elevated welcome bonus for the Chase World of Hyatt card, which is broken down by receiving 35,000 bonus points when you spend $3,000 or more in the first 3 months, and then up to an additional 30,000 Hyatt points, since you'll receive 2x back on all purchases during the first 6 months of having the card. So my plan is to 100% go for the first part of that welcome bonus so that I can receive 35,000 Hyatt points when I spend $3,000 or more in the first 3 months. And then at the very minimum, I'm gonna get an additional 6,000 Hyatt points on top of that, since I'll get 2x back on the $3,000 that I need to spend anyways. But I think I'll have about a month gap after I hit the first part of the spend requirement before I move on to my next welcome bonus, where I'll still exclusively use the Chase World of Hyatt card so that I can continue to get 2x Hyatt points on all purchases, since Hyatt points are one of the most valuable points currencies that are out there. So I'd love to accumulate as many as I possibly can. But the main reason that I specifically applied for the Chase World of Hyatt card right now is because the first part of that welcome bonus is typically to receive just 30,000 points as the first part of the welcome bonus. And right now you can receive 35,000 Hyatt points, so 5,000 more points. And so a question that could come up would be, is 5,000 additional points really gonna matter that much? Well, in the case of Hyatt points, yeah, 5,000 additional points can actually make a difference, and in some cases can get you an additional night at a decently nice Hyatt property. Plus, the Chase World of Hyatt just very rarely offers any sort of elevated welcome bonus at all. And I've wanted the Chase World of Hyatt card for a while, and again, my goal is always going to be to get welcome bonuses when they're the most elevated. This second reason that I decided to apply for the Chase World of Hyatt card right now is because I am now under 524, so I'm going to be prioritizing Chase credit cards. Basically, I was locked in Chase jail for all of 2023, so I made the conscious decision to focus on business credit cards so that I could get my 524 tally down lower. Now that work has come to fruition, so I got the Chase World of Hyatt card specifically right now because I'm going to be focusing on getting the Chase credit cards that I want first. Of course, while I'm still under 524 and still have that opportunity, so the Chase World of Hyatt card, it falls right into that category. The third reason that I got the Chase World of Hyatt card is because of a specific benefit on this card. The Chase World of Hyatt card will give you a free night award at a category 1 through 4 Hyatt property every year automatically just for having the card. And honestly, especially category 4 Hyatt properties can be really nice, with one example of that being the Grand Hyatt San Diego. So that free night award can easily get you upwards of $200 in value every year, which is going to give you significantly more value than the $95 annual fee. The free night award is a huge reason that I got the Chase World of Hyatt card, because I'll basically be able to use this card as a keeper card with confidence that I'm going to get more value than the annual fee every single year. Finally, the last reason that I got the Chase World of Hyatt card is because I want to diversify my experiences across different hotel programs. I already have experience using different Hilton credit cards and making different Hilton redemptions, such as during my honeymoon and on my recent trip to Panama and Colombia. And I already have the Marriott Bonvoy Business and plan to get the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless and Chase Ritz-Carlton in the future. Plus, I used Marriott points for some of my travel redemptions during my trip to Panama and Colombia as well. Since I'm someone who loves hotel credit cards and talks about them a lot on my channel, and I'm starting to form what I want my endgame hotel credit card setup to look like, I want to get some experience with Hyatt and IHG travel redemptions as well, so that I can speak on different experiences and different hotel programs, and also form what I want my end game hotel credit card setup to look like. Now, in terms of my application experience, in order to get approved for this card in the first place, my application experience was super smooth. I got immediately approved and I got the card in the mail about a week later. I got a pretty high 12,000 credit limit, which is honestly a lot higher than what I was expecting. And then probably within like 3 to 4 days after I was approved, My Hyatt account was reflecting my Discover status and the Elite Night credits as well. As I mentioned, in terms of what I'm going to do with this card going forward, I'm going to start by meeting the 3K spend requirement in 3 months to get 35,000 Hyatt points. And then once I hit that spend requirement, I'm going to continue to use this Hyatt card over the next month or two so that I can continue to rack up Hyatt points by getting 2x back on all purchases. But now let's get into the part of this video that probably a lot of you are waiting for. Let's get into the unboxing experience. All right, so let's break this envelope open. Let's see everything that Chase sent me. Obviously, we'll show off the Chase World of Hyatt card. We'll take a look at what it looks like. But I did have to open up the envelope in advance just to cover up all of my personal information. But let's go ahead and rip this thing open. And the first thing that you're going to see here is you're going to see the page that has the card on it. So as you can see right here, this is what the Chase World of Hyatt card looks like. I'll pull this out for you as well. It's metal, so it's pretty, it's not metal. It's pretty flimsy plastic. The front of the card, I do like the design though. I think the World of Hyatt logo in general on the top right is pretty appealing. It's a Visa signature, as you can see on the bottom right. Obviously has my name in the bottom left as well. If we take a look at the back, I did have to cover up most of it because basically what that shows there is going to be the account number. Obviously, some of that information like expiration date, but then also my Chase World of Hyatt member number. So that's basically what this card looks like. I'll set this down now as well. But the next thing that you'll see on this page here is going to be, first of all, at the very top, you'll see my credit line. So I did get a pretty high credit limit of 12,500, which I definitely wasn't expecting it to be that high. So that's always great to see. And if we scroll down, it just kind of, welcomes you to the cards. So you'll see the World of Hyatt Discover status that you get, and then the qualifying nights, then options for verifying the receipt, things like that. And then at the bottom, you can see some of the point multipliers. So it'll show the 4 bonus points for Hyatt hotels, 2x back on transit, rideshare, all that type of stuff. But that's all for this document for the most part. So I'm going to move on to the next one. So the next one is going to be the card member guide to benefits. So if you look here, you can see some important information. Most of this is not necessarily a ton of stuff I'm going to go over, but it does go over some important protections. So I'll just kind of, without going over all the specific details, I'll read you this first page, the table of contents. So if you can see that here, it's, auto rental collision damage, baggage delay insurance, extended warranty protection, lost luggage reimbursement, purchase protection, roadside dispatch, travel accident insurance. Then you can probably read the rest of it. But basically within this document, it's just going to go through and show you exactly what those benefits entail. So this isn't necessarily something that is super important right now, just because, obviously something hasn't happened in terms of having a delayed baggage or anything like that. But this is going to be something that I'll keep because it's definitely going to be good to reference if something were to come up in the future that, I have these protections and I can potentially actually use them if necessary. But that'll be it for this document here. The next one is going to be your card member and agreement. So if we take a look at it, it's basically going to go through some, important information related to, as you can see on the first page, the credit access line, the authorized users, annual membership fee, and basically just goes through, some of this stuff in here is just going to give you some information. So as you can see, important definitions, helping you stay informed on different important terms related to the card or related to credit cards in general. But it will tell you a little bit more about how you can actually use your card. So it'll detail foreign transaction fees, how you can actually use certain transactions like checks and things like that. And then it'll kind of get into some more information too about, actually making payments on the card, the minimum payments, interest-free periods. A lot of that stuff, honestly, I don't really pay that much attention to, just because, obviously I never carry a balance on my cards. So interest is never really a huge deal for me. So a lot of this is just, important information for you to know about, or maybe just, giving you some definitions on terms and things like that. Okay, but if we get into this next document, this is always going to be the most, visually appealing, and it's going to give you a good, synopsis on exactly what benefits you're going to be getting. So it's going to say, let your World of Hyatt credit card take you places. And then when you pull it out, it's going to show you the first page here is going to be the bonus points, so the point multipliers. which, I've gone over both I think I went over in the application video, but to give you a brief overview, it's going to be the higher multiplier for Hyatt properties, and then, the 2x back for transit, restaurants, airlines, fitness clubs, gym memberships, things like that. Obviously, I'm going to be earning 2x back on all purchases during the first 6 months. On this next page here, we have what the free night entails. So obviously a huge reason that I got this card in the first place is to be able to use it as a keeper and to actually get more value than the annual fee. And the way that I'm going to be able to do that is by utilizing that free night award. So on the top left side, it shows you receive one free night award at a category 1 through 4 Hyatt property. If you wanted to, you could receive an additional free night award if you spent $15,000 or more in 1 calendar year, which is maybe something more that you could consider in year 1 with the welcome bonus spend as well. But in a lot of cases, there's probably going to be better use for that spending. This next page here is going to talk about your elite status. So you start at Hyatt Discover status, which doesn't necessarily give you a ton of benefits necessarily, but it's something. It's better than just being a member. And in certain cases, you might even be able to get, preferred room upgrades. Then it kind of goes over Explorist and Globalist, which are some of the better statuses that you can get with Hyatt as well. Throughout the rest of this document, it's basically just going to go over some of the terms and conditions, but then also first like the no foreign transaction fees, and then the contactless technology, things like that. And then, like I said, it's going to be a bunch of terms and conditions for those benefits as well. Okay, so this next page is going to be what does Chase do with your personal information? So this is just good to know, what information Chase is actually going to share. And to be honest, this isn't necessarily a ton of stuff that I usually pay attention to, but it's basically how does Chase protect my personal information, what they do, who they are, definitions. I'll kind of go through that pretty quickly. Card member agreement rates and fees table. So it's going to go through what your APR is, balance transfer APR, cash advance APR, all of that. But again, not super important to me since I just never carry a balance on my cards, so I don't have to worry about the interest and all of that type of stuff. The only thing that I will care about is going to be the annual membership fee, which is $95, and it shows it specifically right there. But yeah, that's basically everything that Chase sent me in this package, along with the Chase World of Hyatt card. I'm really excited to get to use again. I'll actually pull out this card to show you it one more time. But again, this is what it looks like. It's plastic, but I do kind of like the front of the design. I think it looks cool. And yeah, excited to get going with this card, put spending on it, hit that first part of the welcome bonus, then put some more spending on it as well. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and peace.